Hi everybody and welcome back. It's been a while since I have recorded a meditation. Lacey is joining me. In previous meditations on my channel you've seen Sanchez, who left us in December last year for the big dog park in the sky. And I want to do a meditation for the vagus nerve for recovery today. So finding a comfortable position, you don't need to sit like this, half lotus. Please, if it's comfortable, sit in a chair. Find a space where you feel it's okay to open your body and be relaxed for our time together. We're going to practice for 20 minutes. I'll provide guidance. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to my channel. This is all free content aimed at helping people. Share it wherever you can. I want this to be a resource to help others. Please also put in the comments below how you find these sessions and other videos. I do respond to my comments. And if you would like to work with me on a one-to-one basis, I have a handful of clients globally who I work with on a monthly basis. Reach out to me on my website, justincaffrey.com. You can also follow me on Instagram at justin.caffrey, which is more fun and games than this, a little bit more serious. So now, let's take a moment just to close over the eyes. And as we do that, just connect to the breath. Just noticing the inhale and the exhale. And as many of you who've joined me before will know, I would like us to bring a focus of this practice to nasal breathing. So only breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. When we're in a state of fight and flight, there's no capacity to tell ourselves to calm down. I'm sure you've tried that before. One of the greatest keys to unlock the fight and flight response is breathing. And in particularly accessing this nasal breath. And we want to maybe just create a sense of timing, not too strict, just noticing with the mouth closed, if you breathe in for say 4 seconds, that you in turn then breathe out for 6. And if it feels comfortable, you can even pause for a second before you hit the exhale. And then also, we're softening as well. We're not really aiming to take in deep breaths or to take in large amounts of air as we inhale. Only maybe just taking in enough air that would be kind of filling up the passages of the nose, just the external passages of the nose. That's all the air that we need. Take that amount in, pause, and then breathe and slowly exhale. And then noticing as you're breathing that you want to just gradually exhale at a slower rate than the inhale. It's this slower, gradual exhale that says to the nervous system, right now, in this brief moment as I sit here and breathe, all is well. Everything is okay. I'm sure you have lots of challenges afoot right now, but just as we breathe, we want to give the nervous system an opportunity to take a break, to take the foot off that fight and flight response. Keeping that cadence of 4 seconds in, brief pause, and then 6 seconds out. Of course, your mind will wander and you'll think, am I doing this right? Should I have a clear mind? That's all normal. The main thing is just to try and come back to the practice and to connect to the guidance if you can. Knowing that if we can just bring the mechanical breathing of conscious thought, 4 seconds in, pause, 6 seconds out, we can influence what was always thought to be the autonomic nervous system. But we can bring it to heal. We can help it just slow down. And the softer we breathe, the less oxygen we pull in, and the more use we make of the carbon dioxide that we breathe. It's the carbon dioxide that helps us find that bit of peace and ease. It's the over-oxygenated blood that pumps the system for adrenaline and cortisol. Just connecting to the breath, 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out. It can be helpful to aim to slow this down a little bit more by imagining a piece of tissue paper in front of the nose, and then aiming that the breath becomes so subtle that you would neither move the tissue on the inhale or on the exhale. The more subtle, the more softer, the more we access parasympathetic rest and recovery. You can allow the tongue to rest at the top of the palate. That's its natural resting place, and that opens up the airwaves to maximize the movement and the gas exchanges as we breathe. May feel some bubbly saliva in the mouth at this stage, and that's normal because Parasympathetic is also known as rest and digest. So the body and the nervous system are saying, okay, all is well right now. This will be a good time for a nap or to eat. These systems are extremely primal. They still believe that humans are hunting and moving at pace, taking time to rest, recover, eat, and move again. It's taken us 250,000 years to evolve this nervous system. The industrial age, 200 years old, a millisecond in the clock of time for humans. So it's not going to just simply switch and adapt. We have to meet these primal bodies where they are, knowing that we can influence so much of what happens. Your mind will wander again. You'll think, should my mind be clear and empty? Is my body comfortable? What have I got to do later? What have I got to do now? Regrets from yesterday. Just notice these thoughts. Maybe just label them. Fear, worry, uncertainty, wishfulness, wantfulness, desire. And then connect to the breath. 4 seconds in, pause, and 6 seconds out. It can be helpful to also then just observe the thoughts. So just start to maybe see the thoughts as they pass. They could be leaves on a stream or clouds in the sky. Maybe as each leaf passes by, you just put a thought on it and then let it appear and then disappear. And then let the next thought appear and disappear, and so on, and keep watching them. Put a thought on, acknowledge it. My next meeting, dinner tonight, exercise, anxiety, fear, worry, whatever the thought is, notice it on the leaf and let it float on by. Keep allowing the thoughts to come and notice them as they pass on the stream. Maybe even noticing that there's a capacity for gaps in the thoughts. We often think my thoughts are just endless stream of stress. But noticing as we bring some conscious awareness to the thoughts that there is a possibility that maybe the leaves have a little bit of space. Noticing how body feels now. Maybe just see if there's a softening a little bit in the shoulders, and even softening the hands a little bit. Noticing that just the mere shift of how we breathe and how we sit and how we stop and how we pause can help you feel that even in the midst of all that is happening in your life right now, there's a moment, a brief opportunity for calmness. There's a safety within our breath, within our practice. A place for you to return over and over again. Just connecting back to the key to unlock the fight and flight, the sympathetic response. 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out. And as we practice and as we sit in this breathing practice, or meditation if you want to call it, or mindful practice, it doesn't need a label, it doesn't need to be attached to anything. It's just really accessing the nervous system. Knowing that we have autonomy over stress. But knowing that every time you come to practice, there will be a deep resistance within you to practice. Because sitting still and breathing is the opposite of what your body will want to do. And this is where growth is found, inside the discomfort of sitting in a practice. We are building resilience within the nervous system, just like swimming in cold water or taking cold showers, or the stress of a hot sauna and then a cold plunge. Meditation is a stress on the nervous system, but a stretch, an opening, an opportunity to increase your vagal tone, increase your heart rate variability, build the resilience to meet the challenges through breathing. And knowing as you meet the challenges throughout your day, you can still continue to breathe through your nose and out through your nose. And daily practice, which is important, is like practicing before the big match. Each time we practice, we are learning to hit the ball over the net over and over and over again. So when you have that big game, a big challenge in work, or that stress in your friendship or family, you can stop and connect, even whilst talking to another human. And notice 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out. And the vagus nerve will respond and notice, okay, although we're stressed right now in this moment and I can see stress and it's happening in front of me, I have a capacity to bring calmness, consideration, and most importantly, to engage my smart brain, not to get caught in fight and flight. Gives us a moment to pause before we react. As Viktor Frankl famously said in Man's Search for Meaning, describing his time surviving the Holocaust in a concentration camp, it is the space between the initial stimulation, so somebody upsetting you, or a text message or whatever. And your subsequent response to that initial stimulation is where we find our freedom. So we practice in order to deliver in the field of play, life. So maybe just bringing now your last few inhales, slow and gradual exhales, maybe finding something to be grateful for, even it can be just the fact that you have sat and practiced. Maybe set an intention for the day or the evening, wherever you're moving next. What intention can you set that has the capacity to bring some joy, purpose, engagement in your life? When you're ready, you can open your eyes. So Lacey's gonna sleep over here. Hey, can you come on back? No, gonna sleep. So thank you for practicing. I think it's so important to understand that we have a capacity to influence the nervous system. There's so much more on my channel to help you on your journey, but please realize that consistency is the most important thing to bring effective change. I work with professional athletes all the time. I work with professional CEOs, entrepreneurs, high performance individuals. They all want to find that 1% more. We work with the mind, but we also work with the nervous system. There is 10% more when we're able to avoid responding and reacting rather than just pausing and considering. Put your comments below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, thank you for being on this journey. Thank you for being on my channel. My name is Justin Caffrey. You can learn more about me at justincaffrey.com. Follow me on Instagram at justin.caffrey. And please do subscribe to my channel. Let's grow the audience. I would love to get to 100,000 subscribers. We're at 30,000 subscribers now. We're growing at a rate significantly every month. And I appreciate every single person who comes on here because it helps me deliver more free content to folks who can't work with somebody like me. Stay well, stay connected, and I look forward to joining you on another video very soon.